King Midas and the Golden Touch. The Desire. As King Midas of the Kingdom of Phrygia strolls through the enchanted forests that encircle his domain, he experiences a fateful encounter. He finds himself among the trees, standing in for a seemingly destitute old man who is actually none other than Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry in disguise. Dionysus, feeling grateful for Midas's kindness, shows his divine nature and grants the king one wish. Midas, driven by an unquenchable and unbridled desire for wealth, hastily makes a wish without giving it much thought. He declares his unbridled desire for the amazing power to turn everything he touches into gold. Hesitantly, Dionysus grants the wish, and Midas gains the authority he feels will enable his already thriving kingdom to reach previously unheard-of levels of wealth and splendor. Overjoyed at his newfound talent, King Midas starts experimenting with it, transforming commonplace items into shimmering gold. His palace, which was once magnificent, is now radiant with a light beyond this world. The spectacle enthralls the kingdom, and Midas glories in the recognition and adulation his touch of gold has brought. But hidden beneath the surface of Midas's first happiness is a hint of the difficulties and outcomes that lie ahead. He has no idea that his unchecked desire for wealth will cause a string of unfortunate incidents that will try his resolve and ultimately make him face the real cost of his desire. The Golden Curse. King Midas's hasty wish starts to have disastrous and unforeseen effects as he continues to bask in the glory of his newfound power. The enchantment of turning commonplace items into shimmering gold wanes as Midas's palace is drastically altered. What was once a colorful and energetic home turns into a chilly, lifeless stronghold without the warmth of human contact. The kingdom, which was earlier alive with activity and laughter, suddenly quiets down unsettlingly. Alone in his golden stronghold, Midas discovers that his quest for wealth has come at the price of deep human relationships. Once obedient and joyful, his subjects now look on their king with a mix of fear and wonder, unable to come close to the one whose touch turns everything into gold. The real tragedy occurs when King Midas accidentally turns his beloved daughter into a golden statue because he was so overcome with desire to embrace her. Now that he has realized the great cost of his unbridled greed, the tormented king feels a great sense of loss and guilt. His happiness has given way to grief, and the golden touch, which had previously given him pride, becomes a heavy weight on his conscience. King Midas is haunted by the consequences of his deeds and starts to doubt the actual worth of his wealth and his decisions. In order to repair the irreparable harm caused by his impetuous wish, Midas must face the harsh reality of the Golden Touch as the curse tightens its hold on both his kingdom and his personal life. Looking for atonement. King Midas is tormented by regret and an overwhelming desire to reverse the harm that his reckless wish caused, haunted by the consequences of his Golden Touch. He seeks guidance and redemption from Dionysus, the god who bestowed the unfortunate desire upon him. Dionysus, witnessing the genuine repentance in Midas's heart, takes pity on the tormented king. The god offers Midas a chance to atone for the golden curse and a road to redemption. Midas is given the task by Dionysus to locate the river Pactolus, a holy and ethereal body of water that is said to be able to wash away curses and impurities. Midas sets out to find the river Pactolus in an effort to make things right. He faces difficulties and roadblocks along the route that put his resolve to the test. The weight of his deeds and the toll they have taken on his kingdom and loved ones have humbled the once proud king. Midas's journey turns into a symbolic search for personal growth as he travels farther into the unknown. The king struggles to understand that real wealth comes from the intangible riches of empathy, compassion, and sincere human connection rather than from accumulating gold. The landscape is a reflection of Midas's inner turmoil as he struggles to deal with the fallout from his unbridled desire and his desire for atonement. As Midas gets closer to the banks of the fabled river Pactolus, holy waters that contain the secret to undoing the Golden Touch, the suspense grows. The king is about to embark on a crucial journey that will determine whether or not he can fully overcome the Golden Curse and atone for his previous transgressions. The waters of purification. At last, driven by a profound sense of regret and under Dionysus's guidance, King Midas arrives at the banks of the hallowed river Pactolus. The river, well known for its cleansing abilities, serves as the center of Midas's search for atonement. The king is filled with a mixture of hope and apprehension as he stands on its shores. He is unsure of the outcome, but determined to break free from the Golden Curse. Midas plunges into the cool, clear waters of the river Pactolus with a solemn resolve. The king starts to feel the effects of the river's magical qualities, which are supposed to be able to wash away curses and impurities. There's a tangible change as the water envelops him, a metaphorical washing of body and soul. As the Golden Curse that had engulfed him and his kingdom starts to lift, Midas feels a deep sense of relief. Midas, the once golden king, experiences a fresh sense of lightness and purity as the river's current seems to carry away the weight of his past mistakes. Midas's judgment was clouded by materialistic desires, which are shed during the cleansing process, symbolizing a metaphorical rebirth. The moment's transformative quality is reflected in the surroundings. The mood that was once oppressed by Midas's unbridled desire starts to lighten. As nature reacts to the curse being lifted, there is a sense of renewal in the air and a vibrant, verdant hue to the landscape. Midas experiences a significant internal transformation as he emerges from the river Pactolus. He has lost the golden touch that had defined him and is now standing on the riverbank, reborn in symbolism. Midas's journey to the purifying waters turns into a pivotal moment in his life, offering him the opportunity to embrace a new, more enlightened path and experience redemption. Now that he is not under the Golden Curse, the king muses over the lessons he has learned during his difficult journey. With its deep symbolic meaning, the river Pactolus serves as a constant reminder of the strength of transformation, repentance, and the quest for a more fulfilling life. A heart change. The purifying waters of the river Pactolus embrace King Midas, who changes his heart profoundly as a result of the life-changing event. Now freed from the weight of his unbridled desire, the once golden king muses on the lessons he has learned from his difficult journey. The verdant and rejuvenated surroundings represent Midas's inner metamorphosis, which transcends the simple reversal of the Golden Touch. Midas brings a fresh perspective on the true worth of wealth with him when he returns to his realm. He stops being motivated by a desire for worldly wealth and instead directs his energies toward helping his subjects develop deep relationships. Rebuilding trust and healing the rifts left by the Golden Curse, the monarch tries to repair the fractures caused by the Golden Curse. The kingdom also experiences a rebirth. When Midas makes decisions that put his people's welfare ahead of accumulating wealth, the chilly, lifeless palace starts to take on warmth and vitality again. The once obsessive pursuit of wealth is replaced by acts of generosity and compassion, and the kingdom thrives in the richness of human relationships as well as in material prosperity. After realizing the value of humility, Midas develops into a kind, and generous leader. He encourages his subjects to value life's intangible qualities by imparting to them the lessons he has learned from his journey. The king's tale of redemption serves as both an example for his realm and a ray of hope for those who might be drawn in by the seduction of unbridled passions. He also heals his relationship with his daughter, which was once trapped in the icy embrace of golden stasis. The gods are moved by Midas's sincere repentance and metamorphosis, which causes the curse of the golden statue to be reversed. A heartwarming reunion between a father and daughter serves as a poignant metaphor for the strength of familial ties and the curative power of redemption. King Midas's legacy. The altered kingdom of Phrygia at the end of the tale illustrates the long-lasting effects of King Midas's voyage. The once wealthy kingdom, tarnished by the fallout from Midas's unbridled lust, experiences a rebirth under the kind tutelage of the newly enlightened monarch. There is a noticeable change in the air, one that is infused with kindness, optimism, and a revitalized sense of community. After embracing compassion and humility, King Midas inspires his subjects with his example. He offers the insights he has gained from his difficult journey, utilizing his own metamorphosis as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unbridled desire and the pursuit of material wealth at the price of deep connections. The palace now stands as a symbol of redemption, having once been a lifeless and chilly testament to Midas's misguided wishes. The warmth of belly laughs, the reverberations of sincere conversations, and the exuberant energy of a kingdom that has rediscovered its purpose beyond the chase of gold permeate its halls. King Midas left behind a legacy that transcends the kingdom. His redemption story became a generation-spanning parable as word of it spread widely. Midas's journey provides comfort and inspiration to other rulers and individuals going through similar struggles because it teaches them that it's never too late to make changes, seek redemption, and put the welfare of others before one's own material wealth. After being cast aside by the Golden Curse, the kingdom of Phrygia rises to prominence as a shining example of humane rule and peaceful coexistence. The enduring strength of the human spirit and its potential for redemption are what people remember about Midas's reign rather than the golden touch that almost brought him to his downfall. The enduring potential for positive change and the transformative power of self-awareness are testaments to King Midas's legacy.